In the shadowy reaches of the cosmos, within the Iris Nebula, lies a planet shrouded in enigma, yet radiant with bioluminescent life. This world, named Aleris, is home to the Illyrians, a species celebrated for their transcendent beauty and profound telepathic powers. Among these beings is Lyra, a young Illyrian woman whose wings glimmer with colors that defy human understanding. Lyra resides in Silveris, a city sculpted from the living branches of colossal trees called the Haya. Her world turns extraordinary the day a bizarre metallic object crashes near the sacred Whispering Woods. This object, however, is not a mere fallen star, but a spaceship from Earth, commandeered by Captain James Archer. Captain Archer, though injured, is resolute in his mission to secure a rare mineral crucial for Earth's survival. As he traverses the alien jungle seeking this resource, he encounters Lyra. Initially perceiving her as a threat and preparing for defense, he halts as she communicates telepathically, her voice as serene as the moonlight of Aleris, soothing his fears. "Do not fear, Earth traveler, I wish no harm," Lyra conveys with a gentle curiosity and an undertone of mischief in her gaze. Overwhelmed by this first contact, Captain Archer shares his critical mission with Lyra, who becomes captivated by his tales of a distant, struggling Earth. Sensing his genuine intent, she vows to aid him in his quest for the life-saving mineral, marking the beginning of an unforeseen alliance. Together, they venture deeper into the verdant mysteries of Aleris. The jungle, alive and teeming with both wondrous and menacing creatures, from the melodic flutterbees to the stealthy vine serpents, tests their resolve. Yet, with Lyra's intuitive grasp of the jungle's emotions and Archer's earthborn technologies, they navigate these challenges with a burgeoning respect for each other's worlds. As they approach the heart of Aleris, where the mineral glows amidst ancient caverns, they face the guardians of the grove, ethereal protectors of Aleris's natural wealth. Confronted with their celestial wrath, Lyra pleads for compassion, emphasizing the broader implications of their quest, not just for Earth, but as a testament to the potential harmony between their worlds. Touched by her plea and Archer's respectful demeanor, the Guardians consent under one condition. Archer may take what he needs, but he owes a return to share the tale of Earth's revival as a lesson in unity and conservation. With the pact sealed, they return to the crash site, their farewell tinged with the promise of interstellar friendship and the unspoken hope of reunion. "I will return, Lyra, not merely to fulfill my promise, but because I've found a friend in this vast universe," Archer declares, his voice laden with the weight of their journey. Lyra's smile, as radiant as the Illyrian dawn, accompanies her final telepathic message to him. "And I will await that day, for you have opened my eyes to the wonders beyond our stars." As Archer's ship ascends, Lyra watches from the lush undergrowth, her heart buoyant with new possibilities. Above her, the skies of Aleris shimmer with fresh hues, a celestial sign of the new bond forged under its watchful stars. Months flowed into the cosmos since Captain James Archer's departure from Aleris. Back on Earth, his mission was celebrated as a monumental success, breathing new life into humanity's hopes and introducing them to the existence of intelligent extraterrestrial life. Yet Archer's mind often drifted back to the vibrant jungles and the enigmatic Lyra, who had unexpectedly become not just an ally but a friend. Meanwhile on Aleris, Lyra often found herself at the edge of the Whispering Woods, gazing upwards, her thoughts adrift among the stars, contemplating Earth and the brave human who had ventured into her world. Her encounter with Archer had ignited a burning curiosity about the universe, challenging her people's long-standing isolationist views. During this period of reflection, the Illyrian elders received a groundbreaking invitation. The Galactic Unity Symposium, a congregation of various civilized planets aimed at sharing knowledge and fostering interstellar relations. Motivated by her transformative experience with Archer, Lyra passionately advocated for their participation. Her efforts bore fruit, and she was chosen as one of the delegates, a direct testimony to her unique encounter. As the symposium neared, excitement surged through Aleris. Lyra, alongside a wise elder named Theron, prepared for their first journey beyond their star system. The symposium was held on a neutral planet, designed as a cultural melting pot, where representatives from diverse worlds exchanged insights on technology, philosophy, and the future of interstellar diplomacy. Amidst a panel discussion on interspecies communication, a familiar face in the crowd caught Lyra's eye. It was Archer, representing Earth. Their reunion was heartfelt. The joy of their unexpected meeting resonated through the corridors of the symposium. They spent hours recounting the impacts of their initial encounter. Archer shared tales of Earth's rejuvenation efforts, inspired by the environmental stewardship he'd witnessed on Aleris. Lyra spoke of her people's newfound outward gaze and the slow, promising shifts towards engaging more with the galaxy. Their story, shared at the symposium, became a beacon of hope, illustrating how first contacts could lead to profound, meaningful collaborations. As the event drew to a close, a spectacular celestial event, the sighting of the fiery comet that both had witnessed on Aleris, lit up the sky, interpreted by many as a cosmic affirmation of a new era of galactic interconnectedness. For Lyra and Archer, the comet's appearance symbolized more than just a rare astronomical event. It felt like a celestial nod to their journey, a journey that had begun with uncertainty and fear, but had blossomed into unity and understanding. As they parted once more, with promises to keep the channels of communication open, both knew the universe was brimming with endless possibilities. Somewhere in its vast expanses, the paths of Aleris and Earth would undoubtedly cross again, continuing the legacy of their interstellar friendship. Back on Aleris, as Lyra returned from the symposium, her mind buzzed with transformative ideas. She proposed the creation of the Lyrian Intergalactic Outreach Program, aimed at fostering diplomatic relations and scientific exchanges with other civilizations. Although the proposal met with mixed emotions among the Lyrian elders, Lyra's passion and the undeniable benefits of their newfound interstellar relationships swayed their decision favorably. Meanwhile, on Earth, Captain Archer worked tirelessly to integrate the environmental and diplomatic lessons learned from Aleris into Earth's policies. He became a vocal advocate for space exploration and interstellar diplomacy, his stories resonating with governments and private entities alike. This advocacy led to the establishment of the Earth Star Fleet, a new division dedicated to exploration and peacekeeping across the galaxy. As Earth's ambitions and capabilities for deep space missions grew, so did the plans for an ambitious endeavor known as the Great Voyage. This plan aimed to send a fleet of starships across the galaxy, including a scheduled diplomatic mission back to Aleris. However, not all viewed the burgeoning ties between Earth and other cosmic entities positively. A secretive coalition known as the Kryan Syndicate, which engaged in smuggling and black market dealings, viewed the increasing interstellar cooperation as a threat to their operations. They began plotting to undermine the Earth Starfleet and disrupt the growing alliance between Earth and Aleris. As the Earth Starfleet, with Captain Archer as one of its key leaders, embarked on the Great Voyage, Lyra prepared Aleris for a significant cultural event, the Festival of Stars. This festival was intended to showcase Lyrian culture and beauty, inviting beings from different planets to witness and celebrate their world's uniqueness. The festival approached with much anticipation. It was to be a testament to the enduring hope and friendship that had blossomed from Lyra and Archer's first unexpected encounter. But as the event drew closer, agents of the Kryan Syndicate infiltrated Aleris, intending to sabotage the festival to send a stark message against interstellar unity. Their plans, however, were nearly thwarted by a last-minute warning from a repentant syndicate member moved by Lyra's speeches about peace. With this crucial tip, the plot was exposed just in time, allowing the festival to transform from a potential disaster into a profound rallying point for interstellar solidarity. Representatives from various planets stood with Aleris and Earth, condemning the Syndicate's actions and pledging to protect and foster the burgeoning network of alliances. Inspired by the unity shown, Lyra and Archer addressed the assembly, advocating for the creation of a galactic peace coalition. This coalition would not only act as a deterrent against threats like the Kryan Syndicate, but also promote the exchange of knowledge and cultural understanding across the galaxy. As the festival concluded under the light of Aleris's twin moons, Lyra and Archer looked out over the crowd, their hearts full of hope. Together, they had turned a chance encounter into a beacon of peace that illuminated the galaxy, demonstrating that even in the vast darkness of space, the light of unity could thrive. The aftermath of the Festival of Stars brought with it a surge of momentum for the newly formed Galactic Peace Coalition. Lyra and Captain Archer, now pivotal figures in this grand alliance, worked tirelessly to establish its framework. Their vision extended beyond merely a military or political alliance. They envisioned it as a beacon of cultural exchange and mutual growth. To further this vision, and to demonstrate the coalition's commitment to inclusivity and mutual respect, Lyra proposed the Unity Games. This galaxy-wide event was designed to combine traditional sports, intellectual challenges, and cultural exhibitions from across the coalition's member worlds. The Unity Games were set to be held on a rotating planet basis, promoting tourism and deeper understanding among different species. The inaugural Unity Games were hosted on Aleris, turning the planet into a vibrant hub of activity and intercultural dialogue. As the Games commenced, delegates and citizens alike shared in the festivities, marveling at the displays of cultural richness and prowess. The event not only highlighted the talents and traditions of various civilizations, but also fostered a sense of community among the disparate members of the galaxy. However, the Unity Games also attracted the attention of the Kryan Syndicate's agents, who saw the event as an opportunity to make a statement against the coalition's growing influence. Their plan was sophisticated, involving sabotage of the game's security systems and inciting riots among the spectators. Thanks to advanced intelligence and the vigilance of coalition security forces, the plot was uncovered just hours before its execution. The swift response by Lyra and Captain Archer, who personally negotiated with the disgruntled factions and exposed the Syndicate's manipulations, led to a peaceful resolution. The exposure of the plot not only thwarted the immediate threat, but also strengthened the coalition. Members saw the value in standing united against common adversaries, and the success of the Unity Games underscored the coalition's influence and the ideals it stood for. As the Games concluded successfully, the coalition's ideals of peace, cooperation, and cultural sharing became a cornerstone of galactic society. Lyra and Archer continued to serve as ambassadors not only between their worlds, but also as symbols of what unity could achieve. They established a series of educational exchanges and technology-sharing initiatives that saw advanced worlds aiding those less developed, fostering a sense of community and shared destiny. The Harmony Hub, a newly constructed space station orbiting a neutral moon, became the meeting place for delegates from all over the galaxy, equipped with translation technologies, cultural archives, and diplomatic quarters. As the coalition grew, so did the complexities of interstellar politics. The Kryan Syndicate, though weakened, still lurked in the shadows, attempting to sow discord among less stable planets. New challenges arose when a radical faction from an outer rim planet accused the coalition of favoring advanced civilizations and ignoring the plights of less developed worlds. Lyra and Captain Archer found themselves navigating not only external threats, but also internal tensions that threatened the unity they had fought so hard to build. As the Unity Games became an annual symbol of the coalition's strength and diversity, Lyra and Captain Archer watched from the Harmony Hub, reflecting on the journey that had transformed the galaxy. The success of the Games and the subsequent educational and technological exchanges had laid a solid foundation for a future where diverse worlds could coexist and prosper together. However, the path to galactic peace was not without its challenges. The lingering influence of the Kryan Syndicate and the growing pains of expanding the coalition brought continuous tests to their leadership. In response, Lyra and Archer initiated the Galactic Diplomacy Forums, a series of gatherings designed to address and mediate conflicts, ensuring that all voices within the coalition were heard and respected. During one such forum, a critical breakthrough occurred when representatives from a previously marginalized outer rim planet brought forth grievances about resource allocation. Through patient dialogue and the testimonies of those who had benefited from the coalition's programs, a new understanding was forged. The coalition agreed to a revised charter that emphasized equitable resource sharing and representation, strengthening the unity and integrity of their alliance. Meanwhile, back on Earth and Aleris, the cultural and technological exchanges had fostered a golden age of innovation and artistic renaissance. Schools on both planets introduced curriculums that included studies on alien cultures and languages, preparing the next generation for a life of deeper interstellar integration. The impact of these initiatives reached far beyond the educational institutions. New technologies developed through intergalactic cooperation led to advancements in energy sustainability and medical treatments, which were freely shared among coalition members, embodying the spirit of mutual growth and support. As years turned into decades, Lyra and Captain Archer, now elder statespeople of their respective worlds, were honored at the Harmony Hub for their roles in establishing and nurturing the Galactic Peace Coalition. Surrounded by young delegates from newly joined planets, they shared stories of their early adventures, emphasizing the enduring values of curiosity, respect, and cooperation. The ceremony concluded with the unveiling of the Intergalactic Cultural Heritage Center on the Harmony Hub, a museum and educational facility dedicated to celebrating the rich tapestry of galactic cultures. This center became a beacon for tourists and scholars alike, symbolizing the coalition's commitment to understanding and preserving the unique identities of each member world. As the event drew to a close, Lyra and Archer stepped out onto the observation deck of the Harmony Hub, looking out over the bustling space lanes that connected the thriving planets of the coalition. They reflected on their legacy, knowing that while they had played pivotal roles, the enduring peace and unity would be carried forward by the countless individuals inspired by their example. Together, they had turned a chance encounter into a beacon of peace that illuminated the galaxy, showing that even in the vast darkness of space, the light of unity could thrive. And as they watched young delegates eagerly discussing futures together, they knew their legacy was secured, not by their actions alone, but by the enduring commitment to peace and unity they had inspired across the stars.